So, if this time I'll be like, I'll just go, intro, and then I'll be like, hello.
Yeah, I like that.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Toon Jam. Toon Jam. Hello and welcome to
Toon Jam.
I'm Matt.
And I'm J-Man.
And today we are
delving back into more 90s era cartoons.
Yes, indeed. If I were to say to you, da-da, what would follow?
Da-da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da-da. But less, sort of...
Excitable.
Like a
yeah.
Dracula film.
Da-da-da.
It made it sound like the Rugrats.
Oh, yeah.
A 90s Nickelodeon series about
rats that lived
bunch
inside
of
thick
babies
carpets. Yeah.
and their families. Rugrats.
I've seen it.
Aired initially in 1991 and was on and off air until, interestingly, 2004.
That is a long time.
It is a long time. And there was a total of 172 episodes.
Whoa. If I had
Quite
a pound
impressive.
for each time there was a Rugrats episode.
You would have 172 pounds. 0 pence. Very interesting. It was also, fun fact, Nickelodeon's second animated series.
Ah.
Do you know what the first was?
No.
Can you take a guess?
Was it?
Doug.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say that.
Yeah.
I was going to say that. I was going to say A Wonderful Life and then Doug.
And then Doug.
Yeah.
And it was Doug.
Yeah.
So
And-
you would have
and
been
it-
wrong
yeah.
on the first try.
Always am.
So, yeah, show about babies, and Nickelodeon is interesting because they sort of kicked off the tongue-in-cheek gags of the cartoons for the 90s, I think. Might be wrong saying
Yeah.
that. That might just be something I've made up.
Yeah.
But I think it is.
Until now. Until anyone says any different.
Until anyone says any different.
That's fact.
That's absolute historic fact.
That's how facts work.
So, the episode we watched was Potty Training.
Spike, yeah.
Potty Training Spike.
Yes.
Who is the dog?
He is.
Tell us a bit about that.
So, this episode is where Chucky is being potty trained. He's trying to get the hang of sitting on the big boy toilet, but he's still a little bit nervous, as Chucky always is, and so he's still having his apprehensions about it. But when he consults the other gang, the rest of the toddlers, they're a bit confused because Spike goes to the potty on the tree.
On the tree outside.
Yeah, so they're a bit baffled as to what the right way is.
Chucky doesn't like doing it in front of people, does he?
No, he's.
And all the parents keep watching him
Yeah.
when he's on there to make sure he's doing it properly.
That's it. Which is,
He
I
can't
mean,
go.
no, I mean that's nerve-wracking for anybody.
Yeah,
I think.
absolutely.
And so it's sort of like a back and forth between how it's just quite a clever thing about what dogs do and what humans do, and the Rugrats not quite knowing the difference between the two of them, and so they eventually try and potty train the dog.
And hilarity ensues.
It does. Oh, it does.
So, talking about the theme tune to start off with,
yeah,
the intro, which again, nothing beforehand, straight into the title sequence of Rugrats, which I have to say is stunningly animated.
it is. Yeah,
Very well animated. I'd forgotten how it looked slightly
it
different.
does look really nice.
Because they've really gone into that sort of intro, and little bits of that were more nostalgic than anything I've watched on the course of this study that we're currently conducting.
This back-looking.
That weird cat robot that's never in it, ever. when I saw that floods of
Did it?
memories came
Yeah.
back of watching.
You get that
it,
fuzzy
sort of,
feeling.
yeah.
Yeah.
Really. Oh yes, I remember.
Sexual
this.
healing. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So
I think so as well. Like it's like the splats of the bottle and the colours and they use and
nothing looks more 90s
yeah.
than this title. The Rugrats titles
Yeah.
with the staticky sort of background.
That sort of moves.
Triangly shapes.
Yeah.
And the colours over
weird
the
patterns.
colours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That looks really good. And obviously the theme tune itself just sort of like again like really captures the sort of essence of it. It's got that toddler-esque
Yeah,
sort
and
of
it's got like the
tap-in.
xylophone or something.
Yeah. By
and it's really simple.
Yeah, and really goes along well
Yeah.
with the thing, and also very memorable. And I remember in school, lots of people used to
Playing
try and
it
play
on the
that on the
keyboard.
keyboard. Yeah,
And it's dead easy to play.
yeah, and that's by
I used to
composed
be one
by.
of them kids.
Did you?
Yeah.
Just like Rugrats. Check this
Hey,
out.
watch this. Do, 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 do. Wow, you can play Rugrats. You know,
Yeah.
you can play the piano. You know,
Yeah,
you can play Rugrats.
yeah, and then the kid next to you is doing like Fior Elise.
Yeah.
And you're just like, yeah, it's not.
Can you play Rugrats, mate?
Yeah, there you go.
And then they're like, yeah.
And
Whatever.
then the days round. Mark Mothersbaugh, the composer, formerly of group Devo, but he's now just probably more well known for just doing a million theme tunes and soundtracks.
And he still does work for Cartoon Network,
Yeah,
doesn't he?
yeah, he does regular show.
Yeah, that has finished now, but
Yeah,
he did do that.
he did do that.
He
Also,
did do
in the
that.
past, regular show.
So
Yeah.
more on him, no doubt, over the course of this
Oh,
illness.
yeah.
We will probably
'Cause
meet him a few times.
He is just always there. He's
Always there.
yeah, always watching.
Terrifying thought. Terrifying. So to go into this episode, I mean, they're quite short. These episodes. It was it was is it a 20-minute show or 30-minute show with two 15-minute
yeah,
slots?
it's in halves either way, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like,
so it's
split.
so this is they might have even had 3 bits per show, 3 10 minutes.
Yeah,
I can't remember, but
they're
something
bite
like that.
size.
So this is one of possibly 3, maybe 2. You know, you'll find it, whatever.
Yeah.
Or you won't.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't matter anyway. So this is the first part of the episode.
Yeah.
Which is what we've just described here. I mean, going over it won't really take too long, so I don't think we need to give a play-by-play.
Yeah.
But I do think it's got some amazing... Rugrats is very clever, I think.
Yeah.
It perfectly encapsulates the way children pick up on their parents' mistakes.
That's it.
Not necessarily heavy mistakes, but light mistakes that
Yeah.
you know people just make, because we all make mistakes,
Just
and then sort of warp them through the way
a toddler
that
would
someone
do.
without the knowledge of anything of life just assumes.
Yeah.
So
it's almost like a
Chucky gets told off for weeing on the tree, or trying to. So they're like, "Oh, we're not allowed to do that," and they see Spike doing it. Like, Spike, we can't do that.
Yeah.
So then they say, Spike, we're going to teach Spike how to.
Use
like, I'm your dad now.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what Tommy says.
Yeah, and Chucky's your other dad.
Yeah, and Chucky's like, and I'm your other dad.
Yeah.
And we're going to teach you how to use the potty.
And Phil and Lily terrifying Auntie and Uncle.
Auntie and Uncle, and they give a hilarious rendition of an Auntie and Uncle where Phil does a little pull my finger gag.
Yeah.
Hilarity ensues. But yeah, it's really good at sort of, you can see every episode, as I remember, Tommy's mum and Chucky's dad, particularly talking about Lipschitz,
which
who is a child expert, and everything he says is golden, works no matter what, and a lot of it doesn't work, and is rubbish, but they will go by it. Stu just seems to, who is Tommy's dad, just seems to
go along with
pot around the house and do little jobs and go in and out, and he's just your regular everyday man's man, whatever, the new parent dad. So on and so forth. Well, I think it's really clever for the way it deals with it. It's not. It's easy to say it, and then you could go and watch it, but it's not in your face.
No,
it's in the background. It's light, but it's there.
It's a clever way of writing it, to just sort of see it through like that perspective, and sort of be able to just warp everyday stuff that parents do, especially, and then just like twist it into something bizarre and because of the way the toddlers.
It's something as well that this is when sort of cartoons, the 90s especially, cartoons became a sort of more satirical.
Yeah.
Even the kids ones, sort of, you can tell the people that made them weren't just making, oh well, we want to sell this toy. They wanted to make a good cartoon.
Yeah.
And when you can see it in this really well.
Yeah.
I think. So to go on.
There's just a few little things that I sort of noticed along the way, like going back to Rugrats, because it's been a while since I'd watched it.
I'd not watched this one in a long time. I think because it's about babies.
Yeah, you think like,
and when you've not seen it in a while, you just think, oh, I used to like that when I was younger.
Yeah,
I'm not. I like that. I loved the game.
Yeah,
when that came out.
Yeah,
but I'm not that bothered about it.
I'm not a baby anymore.
I'm not a baby.
Mom.
I'm a man.
Mom.
I'm a man. I don't watch Rugrats. I watch things like Johnny Bravo now. I'm a man.
I'm a man, Mom.
I watch cartoons about men.
And grown-ups.
Grown-ups.
And
real life situations.
Yeah, I watch dramas now, Mom. I don't watch Rugrats. I watch HBO now, Mom.
I watch hardcore drama cartoons with no jokes, like DuckTales.
Yeah.
Mom. But so it was nice to go back. See it, and it was.
You forget little things.
It was surprising. This one, I think, surprised me how much I forgot how good it was. Basically, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Really good.
Really good. Yeah.
Happy with it.
I do. Yeah. I enjoy all the characters as well. Like Tommy's such a hardcore, like he's such a born leader.
Absolutely.
He's such a bro.
He does just little things like when he needs to go to the toilet.
Yeah.
So Tommy just he's like, don't worry, Chucky.
Yeah.
Everyone look at this flower.
Yeah.
And they all just like get on their hands and knees and
really
stare at it. Yeah. And then that's when he gets told off, obviously. Yeah. But just things like that. You're just like, oh, Tommy.
And how Chucky is just like. He is like the ultimate, like, anxiety, like, anxious child.
He is, to be fair, realistically, he is the bravest one.
Yeah.
Because he overcomes fears.
Every
episode.
Yeah.
Chucky is
he's afraid of
something.
Yeah.
And he's overcoming fears all the time. You just think, when you're out of fears.
Yeah.
Chucky is He's a brave soul.
He is a brave soul.
Because just even little nods in. So there was an episode, and I remembered this one after watching it, because they chuck away his potty, don't they? They're like, you're not having this. He's going to the toilet now, and his potty it had a clown face on it.
Yeah.
And there was one where he couldn't use the potty because he was afraid of the clown.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the potty, and now he could only use the potty.
Yeah.
Little things like that.
He's
I remember. Yeah. And that's weird as well for them to carry on.
Yeah, because that wasn't really done.
And even later that wasn't really. I think any sort of Cartoon Network, especially cartoon, they were absolutely non-linear.
Yeah,
it was just literally like, this is what's happening in this episode. Like, it could be to the point where someone would die.
Yeah.
And then they'll be in the next episode, and it's just like...
That's almost the cartoon format, isn't it? They're just like, everything's alright by the end.
Yeah, reset. Hard reset at the end of this. No worries. But this wasn't like that.
No.
And even though it doesn't carry on.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I guess eventually, like, when they introduce new characters and stuff, because, like, when Tommy's brother is born, like, Dill stays in the show, like, obviously, so...
And then there's, like, characters that appear, so, like... Obviously, there was Angelica that wasn't in every episode. She was in it every now and again. And then Tommy had another friend. What was her name? Something like Cynthia.
Cynthia. Yeah.
And she appeared later than the rest, obviously, but she was only in it every now and again. Yeah. It was, it carries on, which is different.
Quite unique, yeah. Especially that early on. Because you wouldn't expect it as a kid either. You'd be like, all right, well, I guess it's back to normal now.
Yeah.
But then when it does continue, you're like, oh, that's cool. Like,
yeah. And then that builds that sort of, those cartoons where when you were a kid and someone watched it with you, you would feel like you had to explain every, well, this is this person and this is that and they did that and this is that and that, and the person's like, oh yeah, all right. Yeah. They don't care. You know that now, but at the time it's like, I've just got to fill them in on everything.
You've got to give them the whole backstory to like the whole series, which coming to the conclusion of Rugrats, and it's like you got 13 years of story.
Yeah.
It's like,
extreme length.
where do we start? Oh boy.
Well, Chucky had a posse.
Yeah.
Then you've got Phil and Lil.
Yeah.
These two twins.
The fun side characters with the really cool voices as well. Yeah. Like the voices are.
And they were sort of they were hardy, weren't they? Those two. And then did they have I know they had a mum.
Yeah.
But did they have a dad that was in it?
I'm sure they had wasn't there two? I don't know actually.
I don't know.
No.
I remember their mum was probably a lesbian.
Yeah, like really rough around the edges. Actually, yeah.
Was that? Am I making that up? Was that hinted at that she was a lesbian?
I think so. Yeah, I think you're right because I don't remember their dad or whatever. Unless we both imagined we both had the same dream. We definitely
should have looked into this bit before.
Write in now and tell us.
It seems a bit early, doesn't it, to be saying things like that? But then,
Tommy and Chucky were both dads in this episode.
They were both dads. True that. Because Chucky's dad.
Yeah.
Was single.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was one where he went on dates and stuff.
Yeah, because he's a bit of a loser, isn't he, Chucky's dad? He's got that nasally voice as well.
Yeah.
Which Chucky has inherited.
That's it, right. And then did Angelica, she had a mum.
Yeah.
Did she have a dad?
Not sure.
Surely they weren't. They didn't all have single parents. Except for Tommy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we should have looked into this.
I can't remember. But that would explain why she's such a rebel.
Here's a chance for you at home to let us know.
Yeah.
Message on any of the trio of the devil himself.
Yeah.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, at
Toon Jam Pod.
At Toon Jam Pod.
You can let us know. We want the entire Rugrats family tree broken down.
Yeah, whose parents are who? Are we just making up possible sexual preferences due to ignorance, or
and
are we right?
Yeah, and if so, why did we imagine the same thing? Explain that.
Yeah, did we put it into each other's heads?
Yes.
Through telekinesis. Is that right? Telekinesis?
Telepathy. Yeah. You could have, maybe you wrote it down on a paper.
In front of you.
Yeah, and then...
and on the back of the spoon it said, Phil and Lil's mum is a lesbian.
Yeah, but then you have to be the spoon. You are the spoon.
Yuri Geller. Spooky. So, going back to... so then they try and train... They're trying to train Spike.
Yeah, who's like, he's a dog. He's not happy about getting on the toilet. And
then eventually, one thing leads to another. They try to.
They put a nappy on him.
They try to get. They put a nappy on him, which he rags off instantly.
They chuck talcum
so they take him to the toilet.
Yeah.
And then Chucky decides to show him how to use the toilet.
Yeah.
And then he gets on and gives a little
business pitch.
Little sales pitch for the toilet. Oh yeah, it's really good up here. You know, there's a seat.
Yeah, it's a great place to go potty.
Yeah. It's funny. It's funny. It's funny bit. Nice little funny bit. And then he's like, "Oh man, I need to go. I really need to go." So again, they like trying to get out. Tommy's like trying to climb for the door handle so he can get him out of the toilet. And then his dad walks in.
Yeah.
And everyone comes in like, quick, Chucky's going to the party, come and have a look.
Because Chucky's like, he's under the pressure now. Like, not only is he's on the toilet, which I mean, that kind of makes you want to go to the toilet. But then there's the tap
dripping.
Yeah.
And then there's like something else that makes him need the toilet.
And that was like a classic cartoon staple, wasn't it? Like the tap
dripping. I never understood it.
No.
Because I just assumed that's what made you need a wee.
Yeah.
And never has that made me need a wee.
I thought it'd... Yeah, I'm sure I tried it on myself once to see like
you do
how
that
long
when
it could
you're a
last.
kid. Just
Yeah,
turn
you're
the
like,
tap a tiny bit.
and see if I need the toilet, but it just doesn't really work. But
Just
sometimes, you know, when you see the toilet,
wait.
like, that makes you want to go.
It's like, you know, when you really need it, you're racing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, I need the toilet. And then as soon as you shut that toilet door,
That's it.
you're like, you get on the toilet
Yeah.
and you think, if I hadn't... It's like, if I hadn't gone when I had...
Yeah. That was
disaster.
Yeah.
I'd have wet myself,
Yeah.
pooed myself, whatever may have come from that situation.
Yeah.
So yeah, they got that right.
Yeah, that's...
He was going, and then basically
That was fact.
he couldn't go because they watched him again.
So
they
he
go
only
back
has
outside,
one
and they're like,
option
"Oh
left.
no, what's going on? We've got to be back outside." And then Spike also really needs it.
Yeah.
He just goes on the tree,
Yeah.
doesn't get told off by.
No.
And so they're like, "Oh, it's okay again. The rules have
changed.
again.
Yeah.
The rules have changed again." So then Chucky just goes to the toilet on the tree,
Yeah.
but he also doesn't get told not to,
Yeah. Because...
which is weird.
Yeah.
That I didn't
Because,
get.
like, Tommy's mum thinks he's regressing or whatever.
Yeah, and then all of them,
Yeah, then they all collectively...
they're like, that looks like fun.
Yeah.
And then all of them
They
go and
all
have a
wee.
wee.
Yeah. And then, like, Lil's, like,
Lil
got
does a little,
a
like,
little squat or whatever, yeah.
And yeah, that's the end of the episode.
Toon Jam. Toon Jam.
So,
Rugrats.
in review, yeah, I think it's a lot better than I remember it being.
Yeah.
Not that I've remembered it being bad.
No. But you thought you'd grown out of it, almost.
Yeah. Well, not even thought, assumed. So it wasn't even a thought. It was just like known to me.
Not for me now, Mum.
Yeah. No. But yeah, watching back, it's weirdly probably more of a mature view on everything
Yeah.
than anything we've watched
Yeah.
up to date.
I think you're right.
Yeah, which is ironic in a sense,
Isn't it?
isn't it?
Don't
Just.
you think?
Um,
So, what are you saying?
so here we go.
Thumbs up.
We've got a system here. We do thumbs up if we like it,
Yeah.
thumbs down if we
Don't
do not
like
like
it.
it, or a shaky middle if
Ooh.
we are.
The grey area.
Yeah, but with a shaky middle, you have to give it a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Them's the rules.
That's it.
So for me, thumbs up, straight in the
Straight
air.
Straight up.
You probably knew it already. It's not really much of a mystery. Thumb
Oh.
up. Way
Ooh.
taxi. What about you?
And for me, it's a thumbs up.
Oh, yes.
The thumbs right
Very
up
good.
there.
So 2 thumbs up. Currently the highest score, and I don't think you can get a higher score than that
No, you can't.
because we don't do 2 thumbs.
And let that be known.
Let that be known. So you can only get 2 thumbs up because
That's
you can't
it.
have 4 thumbs up.
No.
We're not doing it.
No. That
Great
would mess
show.
with it. That would mess with
Great
it so
show.
much.
Great show.
Yeah.
Loved it.
I think that is, you know, if you were gonna, if you had a selection, a 90s platter, so to speak, to show to people, I think that would definitely have to be in there.
Yeah.
Like,
And I would happily watch more episodes of that.
yeah.
If anyone knows an excellent episode for us to watch, particularly good one, let us know.
Let us know.
I'll give it a go. We may revisit it at some point. Who knows? Okay, so
Now it's exciting.
we are doing a season-long competition here at Toon Jam Pod.
In this competition, you will have to identify the sounds of an intro and outro of a very, well, in fact, not so popular 90s cartoon.
So, intro, outro, we will take a small fragment of the intro of a theme tune and the small fragment of an outro of a theme tune. So we don't mean the credits. This is the intro theme tune, but the intro and outro of the intro theme tune. So, peel your ears back, pin them to the side of your head, and listen hard to this clip.
Yes!
What could it be?
Mysterious.
Very mysterious. So, if you know, you can tweet us, you can Facebook us, you can do something on
Instagram us.
Even post a picture of it. And tag us or something like that.
Yeah, let us know.
Let us know, and you will be, if you are right.
If you're right. If you're one of the lucky winners.
If you are one of the lucky winners, which there is only one.
Yeah.
You will be put into a category that is winners, and we will pick from that category of winners.
And you will be the supreme winner.
And it's not just a title.
No.
Which would be good enough.
There is a prize.
There's a prize of
a month's supply of bread.
And on said bread, you can spread your jam. Your Toon jam.
Toon jam.
Maybe you're thinking, why wasn't it jam? So be it.
Continue to think that.
Yeah.
But that is a lot of bread.
That's a lot of bread. That's a month's supply for one person.
Yeah.
So feel free to share, but don't share too much if you want it for a whole month.
It's your bread. You won it.
You won
the bread.
Yours. You've earned it. But yeah, thank you for listening. It's been a pleasure, as always. Like us, share us, do all the things
Engage
that
us.
Help us to expand
to blossom.
Toon Jam, and hopefully we can keep doing it and having fun with it and sharing things with you guys. And let's create a Toon Jam community of some sort.
The TJ Army.
The TJ Army. The Tajami.
The Tajami, yeah.
So yeah, I think that's probably about everything covered.
Yeah. Join us next time
on Toon Jam.